There we go. There we go, actually. We went through this at the earlier service. Shantae is her own person. She embodies the freedom and diversity that we believe wholeheartedly here at Unity on the Bay. And I would just love for her to conform and do this with me every Sunday. She won't.
I refuse. But I will do this. And you can do almost whatever you want too.
I think they like that one more.
Oh, you don't say.
I didn't get the clap when I went. I didn't get the clap when I went.
Woo!
All right.
I think it's the hips. The hips don't lie.
Just so you know, Shantae and I were just talking earlier. We are just feeling really inspired. The energy of this community, the energy of our first service has just really been felt, experienced, and embodied in beautiful ways. So all that to say, you are all in for a great treat today. What a blessing it is to not only be here, gathered in spiritual community, what a blessing that we will get to witness the things that we get to witness today. My name is Juan. I'm the senior minister of this amazing spiritual community. We are your positive path for spiritual living. And I am here with the independently minded Shantae.
You don't say. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Shanta Haymore Kearney. I'm so happy and always honored to be your platform hostess. And I'd like to take a moment to welcome anyone, well, first, everyone here, but especially if you consider yourself to be new here at Unity on the Bay. So new could be maybe this is your first or second time here in the building or even online. If so, could you please raise your hand? Or perhaps it's been a while since you've been here. Hello, you.
Welcome.
We see you.
Welcome.
Hello, you. We just want to have a moment. And the reason why we ask you to raise your hands is just we want to see you. We want you to know that you are seen. We want to thank you for being here. We know that you are here on purpose. And we want to invite you to complete our connection card, which is on the chair next to you or on your seat. Take it over to the welcome table at the end of the service or at some point during the service. Back there in the foyer, we get to learn more about you, and more importantly, you also get to learn about us and how you can continue to be a part of our amazing community. And if you're online, thank you for logging in. Please follow the prompts in the chat, and we will connect with you digitally as well.
Yeah, and I just want to add, whether you're watching from home or you're in the room, whether you've been coming for a long time or this is your first or second time, just know that you are already part of the fabric of Unity on the Bay, and that we feel very blessed that you are joining us not only today, but bringing your consciousness and who you are to this spiritual community. So thank you again. And speaking of really big blessings that we are experiencing and having be a part of our special Sunday service, we are joined today by a very, very inspirational speaker today. She's been featured in USA Today, the Huffington Post, Forbes, as well as on the ABC News, Oprah Media, and other national media. She's a sought-after speaker, visionary career, success, and book coach who has helped thousands worldwide to discover, launch, and thrive in life, calling, and businesses of their dreams. She's also the best-selling author with her latest book release in 2025 called Learning to Trust Yourself. And like I said, she's also just so inspirational, and I know she transformed lives at the first service. And yes, Shantae, she's also very funny. But don't get used to that, because remember, me, I'm the funny one with the dad jokes. Yeah, no. She is amazing, and so Unity on the Bay, please help me welcome and just already feel blessed by the amazing Tama Kieves.
All right, so we call ourselves community, right?
Amen.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, well, let's stand up. Let's greet each other. Say hello to your fellow person. Welcome them into the space. Listen for the bell. That's when you come back to your seat.
And one more time for the people in the middle. And one more time for the people in the back. Amen. All right, everybody. Well, I just invite us to gather ourselves. And as we have just opened our hearts more fully to the community that we are, I also invite us to open our hearts to the very essence and presence of the divine that is here and now. And so I invite you to take a gentle breath. And we do become even more centered. We become more aware in this intentional and sacred pause to remember that the very essence and presence of God is here, active within our lives, active as our lives, active as that still small voice within us that moved us to be in spiritual community today, that allows us to move into the beauty and the blessings and the miracles that are at hand, that space within us that remembers we are always one in and with God, one with all of humanity. And so as we center ourselves and as we feel our hearts just expanding in this moment, I invite us to visualize that love that is within us, just moving from the center of our being, touching the people that are around us, moving beyond that to touch every soul within the human family, lifting us up to recognizing that God is here, that love is here, that peace is here, that grace is here, and therefore, in this very moment, heaven is possible. That as we shift our consciousness to remembering our truth, the world opens up and we say yes to the divine potential. And we say yes to the divine dedication and commitment within our own beings to be the hands of God, to be the voice of God, to be a blessing upon blessings, and to recognize that we are so worthy of the blessings within our lives. We give thanks for these blessings. We give thanks for these miracles. We give thanks for this spiritual community. We give thanks for these principles. We give thanks for this moment in time, and we give thanks for gratitude itself. And so join me in speaking those powerful words, thank you, God. Together, thank you, God. One more time, thank you, God. And one more time, thank you, God. So it is as we let it be, and let the people say, amen. And so Unity on the Bay, let us just continue to be in the flow, and let's have an amazing Sunday service.
Thank you, Reverend Juan. Good morning, Unity on the Bay. Are you ready to sing with us this morning? Today it's all about trust. We trust in God each and every day. We are thankful. We're grateful. Let's sing it now. Thankful, so grateful. One more song for you to sing along with, Day by Day. sing with us.
Good morning, Unity on the Bay. My name is Alice, and I will be reading the Daily Word. Today's daily word is world peace. Speak with me the affirmation. The peace of my soul brings peace to the world. The Bible's sacred pairings, lions and lambs, swords and plowshares, reveal that peace becomes possible when I and others hold life's polarities in harmony. These verses remind me that wholeness arises not from opposition, but from integration. Within all people, strength and tenderness, boundaries and compassion, courage and vulnerability arise from the same divine source. Lion and lamb are not rivals. They are facets of one creation. Sword and plow are not contradictions. They are different tools for transformation. Peace begins when we can see that opposites, both within and around us, can be allies rather than adversaries. As this realization takes root, any impulse to defend or harden begins to fade. Today's daily word is inspired by Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
What a beautiful message for the world that we are in, right? And to be spoken by Alice. Alice, thank you again for blessing us, and I hope that you feel the love and the appreciation of this community for who you are and how you show up. Yeah. And some of you may know this. Alice is one of the teens that a few years ago we started opening up the space for this community to support teens in going to retreats and different activities with like-minded individuals and teens from all over the region. And it's just such a blessing to see how you are participating in it. And it's I wanted to share with all of you, that I am so grateful for this community in that for the first time in what I think is over 20 years, at this very moment, Raul and Mari, who lead our youth and family ministry programs, and a couple of our teens are at Unity Village for the International Youth of Unity Retreat with teens from all over, I think, I'm just gonna say it, the world. It may be in the continental US, but I'm saying the world. And it's all because of the vision that we have all held together and how we support each other. So I want you to feel that and know that. And with that, just once again, just be ready to be inspired and to be in the flow of your good as we welcome up here Tama Kieves.
So I want to start by asking a question, and like a show of hands maybe, how many of us sometimes don't always trust ourselves, right? She's got two hands up, right? That we don't always trust that we're hearing the voice of Spirit, or that we know exactly what to do, or that there is this infinite power within us guiding us, that we don't always trust that, right? We don't always trust that inner voice, right? So I think we are all in the right place then, since a lot of hands went up. And learning to trust yourself is the most important thing you will ever learn in your lifetime, right? Learning to trust this genius that is in you. Right? And one of the things that I had to learn that was really surprising for me was that the relationship I have with myself changes the relationship I have with Spirit. Right? Because here's the deal. You can't be attacking yourself and judging yourself and hearing the voice of love. Right? And so that was really eye-opening for me. And so that if there is judgment, there is not guidance. So what we're going to do, I need your help in this, is like I like to speak with us, right? Like we're doing this together. We are going to co-create a safe space. You know how they say that where two or more are gathered, there shall the power be, right? We're going to do that. And maybe you're going to hear something you haven't heard before. Maybe you're going to let go of judgment and let inspiration come in, right? And so we have to practice that. Part of that is I practice, so this is going to be your practice. You're practicing, letting go of any judgment you have of yourself right now during this talk. Right? You're going to let go of judgment you have of yourself. You're going to let go of judgment you have of anybody else during this talk. And you are definitely going to let go of any judgment you have of me during this talk. Because that's the real point of this exercise, right? So we're going to play with that. So I want to just ask, what stops us from listening to our inner voice, right? Because here's what I know. If you're not listening to your inner voice, you're listening to somebody else. So who are you listening to? Could be the voice of the culture, the voice of the media, the voice of a family member, right? I was listening to my mother. That's who I was listening to. So some of you may know my story, but I'm going to share a little bit of it. When I was young, I knew that I wanted to write. I fell in love with writing and creativity. I took creative writing in high school, and the creative writing teacher was gorgeous. So this was a sign, oh, this is working out, right? So I went home to share with my family my fabulous news. I found my calling, I found my dream, but I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, right? And my family is Orthodox Jewish. And I'm in a temple today, which is amazing to me. Because I speak at unities all over the country, and there's usually a cross and Jesus behind me, and I'm always like, oh, God, So it's really cool, mezuzahs and everything. So my mother, when I came home to share this fabulous news with my family that I found my calling, my mother basically said, you're going to write? You're going to write? You're going to starve, you're going to write. And that was the Go for Your Dreams talk that I got. Many of you got this same talk, by the way, maybe different accent, right? I get this all the time. You sure your mother wasn't Swahili? You sure your mother wasn't French, right? But my mother, being a reasonable woman, said something like, what, you can't get a job? You'll write on the Sundays. The reasonable plan, right? And many of us got this, didn't we? Be reasonable, be safe, be practical. Don't do what you love. Don't do what moves you. Don't do what's speaking to you. And I want you to know that it is never safe to deny what's inside you and only what's inside you and your holiness and your genius and your love. But I didn't know that. And I went off to law school, and I got accepted to Harvard Law School. Yeah. And I always say it's like a past life to me, like, oh my God, I did that. I graduated with honors from Harvard Law School, and my mother was very proud. She would, thank you. My mother was bragging in every synagogue for all she was worth, right? Oh, my little girl, I don't want to tell you. Let me tell you, right? And you may have had this situation where you're doing what you're expected to do, what everybody else thinks is a good idea for you, but maybe it doesn't fit for you. Maybe it's not the real you. I was practicing law, and I was on partnership track, and I felt so scared, and I felt so empty because it wasn't me. Right? It wasn't me, and I was like, everybody else thinks this is a good idea, but I wasn't listening to my heart and my soul. And you know what? We're supposed to feel pain when we're not listening to our God, when we're not listening to our light, right? It's supposed to feel painful, right? And so, thank God, a friend of mine at the time said, think about it. If you've been this successful doing something you don't love, what could you do with what you love? Isn't that great? Yeah. And that really opened up my eyes, and I walked out of my career, and I thought, you get one life. I want to know what happens if I listen to this inner voice, but the inner voice of love, not the inner voice of fear, right? And so I thought, I'm going to see where this goes, and if I could trust myself. And I always say this because I know a lot of people think, oh, well, she was an attorney. She probably had a lot of money. No, she did not. She definitely did not. because I also always say it's very expensive when you're not doing what you love, when you're miserable. It's expensive. There's healers and therapists and red wine and, exorcisms. It's expensive to be unhappy. Let's be real, right? Yes, you know what I mean. Yeah, much cheaper to follow God, baby. So I will say I'm really, really honored that at this point in my life, I have now written and published 5 best-selling books. Yes. Which means the world to me. And I'm a coach, and I have had the privilege of coaching thousands of individuals to unlock their genius, right? And that's what I want to do today. We're going to be talking about learning to trust yourself, and I'm going to talk about 3 different things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is following breadcrumbs. Right? We all want this plan. I like when people start writing it down. It makes me feel valid. Whoa, they're writing. How come you didn't write it down? No. We're all looking for a plan. We're looking for the plan and the next steps, but it's like we're guided to follow a breadcrumb, a next moment. Like there's always something in the moment that's guiding you, right? And so it's just that. The second thing I'll be talking about is seeing yourself differently. You cannot believe that you are co-creating with the power of all that is, right? And still be feeling limited, right? Like telling yourself you're limited, you're lacking, you're not enough, right? It's not about what you think about you, it's about what you let come through you, right? So the third thing is going to be about undoing any belief that you have in the way of seeing the beauty in your life right now. Any belief that you have in the way that stops you from seeing the beauty and perfection of the life you have right now. So I'll talk about breadcrumbs to begin with. And one of the things I teach all my clients, all my classes, is that you can't plan an inspired life. Right? We all want the plan. We want to go, but how do, and people always ask me, but Tama, how do I do it? How do I go from A to B to C to D, right? And it's like, this is a spiritual, inspired life. It's not linear. You couldn't even imagine the plan, but you are given an instruction moment by moment by moment. There is instruction that will take you everywhere, and it's those breadcrumbs. So I will share, after I left law and I was figuring out my whole life and what do I want to do, and it took years and writing and whatever, I finally realized I wanted to write a book. That was what I wanted to do. And I will say it took me 12 years to write my first book. Right? And I know some of you are thinking, oh, I liked her. Oh, I was going to do her workshop, but 12 years. I don't got that kind of time. Yeah, no. So I always tell people this part of the story, is that I really think it took me 11 years to believe in myself. And 11 years to trust that there was a universe that loved me. And 11 years to undo all the junk in my head. And 11 years to believe that this universe was on my side. And 1 year to write a book. Right? So keep in mind, if things are taking a while in your life, it's because we are doing so much all at once. There's so much going on all at once. Again, I really believe that we are shifting. We are changing the conditioning. We are changing who we think we are, what we think is possible. I think we are changing the paradigm of humanity, right? So it takes a little time, right? And so when people are like, what'd you do today? Are you following through? It's like, I'm changing the paradigm of humanity. What the hell did you do today? What, you just accomplished your to-do list? So again, seriously, and I mean that with all my heart, I really do. I think we are doing something incredible, and sometimes you can feel weaker for it, and you're the strongest beings on this planet, right? So when I finally finished writing this book, I thought, I don't know how to get this published. What do I do, And so I knew I'd read about commercial publishing and self-publishing and all the things, right? But I didn't know what to do, so I kept asking my inner voice, just show me what I'm meant to do. Show me what I'm meant to do. And I heard this voice, and it said, just put it in the river. Just put it in the river. Right? And I live in Denver. There are no rivers to speak of, right? It's hard enough to hear an inner voice. Then it has to get all metaphorical on you. It's like, what? But I knew intuitively it meant put it in the stream of life. Self-publish it, print it, get it out there, put it in the stream of life. If it's supposed to go somewhere, it will, right? But that was a terrifying answer because, self-publishing was like, I don't know anything about marketing and distribution and, now you have to put your own money into that. I don't know if you ever do this thing where you're asking for guidance. I'll do anything, I want to serve. And you get the answer, it's like, I'll do anything else. Anything else? Could I get a second opinion, please? I don't know, because I always get the non-lucrative answer, no matter what I pray. It's always the non-lucrative answer. But anyways, I finally decided, okay, I have followed this inner voice, so I'm going to trust it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for my dream. I'm going to self-publish that book. I'm going to put it out there some way. So I decided I was going to follow it. And here's the thing. The second you decide that you're going to follow your dream all the way, that you're going to believe in yourself all the way, the second you really decide that, you're going to meet the most judgmental person. 3 seconds later, it's like a test, right? Of they're there, right? I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I went to an ex-boyfriend's house for a Passover dinner, and I sat next to this woman who was my mother on steroids. And she's drinking bad Manischewitz wine all night, and she starts grilling me, and she starts asking, so you're going to publish a book, and you know nothing about marketing, and you know nothing about distribution. Oh, and you're putting your own money into this. Oh, you're very ambitious, right? Which was code for you, step away from my kids. Get away from them right now, right? And you just start doubting yourself, and I start thinking, what do I tell her? Do I tell her, don't worry, I have a plan. I'm going to put it in a river, right? Like what do you tell this person, right? Or do you tell them, don't worry, I'm hearing an inner voice. It's very nice. Because in rooms like this, we pride ourselves in hearing our inner voice. You talk to someone normal and say that, right? Not so much, right? So I doubted it, but I finally committed, and I finally self-published my book, and it started moving. It hit a bestseller list locally. I had people coming. It was really cool. But 4 months after I self-published my book, I got an email out of the blue that literally said, your fairy godmother has arrived. Your fairy godmother has arrived. If you read an email like that, you're going to think it's spam, right? You're going to think it's, going to open it up and it's Russian girls are waiting for you, Make her happy tonight, We've got pills for you, I'm just like, right? So that's what I was expecting, but I read the email again, and it was from a vice president of marketing and publicity for Random House. And she had been hurting and soul searching, and she was on Amazon, and she somehow found my self-published book. And she wrote to me and said, this is the best book I've ever found on, doing your calling and doing your dreams, and I want to help you get it published. I want to help you get it published by a major New York house. And she got it to the publisher I dreamed of most at the time, which was Tarcher, part of Penguin and Random House and all of whatever. And they bought the book. And they bought the book exactly the way that it was. They kept the title, This Time I Dance, Creating the Work You Love. They kept the exact sentence. They kept everything. They changed maybe 10 sentences out of the entire book. I did it in purple ink because I like purple. They kept the purple ink, just like, as an unknown writer, I would never, ever have ended up where I ended up had I followed a conventional path of everything you're supposed to do. But I followed those breadcrumbs. And that's what I mean when I say you can't plan an inspired life. I couldn't plan that I was going to have a meltdown for 12 years, and that some other woman was going to be having a meltdown at the end of 12 years, and we were going to hook up, and this was my business plan, right? No bank is going to say, sounds good to us, Miss Kieves, we'll sign off on that, right? But here's the thing, you have this inspired plan within you. We all do when we follow that moment by moment, right? So I want to say the second thing that about learning to trust yourself is about seeing yourself differently, right? It's time that we stop doubting ourselves. It's time that we start utilizing the power and the light and the love that is available to you every single day. It's not just to other special people. We're all the special people, right? So when I first started writing my newest book, Learning to Trust Yourself, I heard this inner voice that said, I need you to know that you're the beloved. I need you to know that you're beloved. And I need other people to know that they're the beloved, right? And so at first I was like, that sounds scary. So I'm going to read you a section from the book where I was having this conversation. So I want to give you a feeling of that because I want you to know the light and the power that's in you. So. All right. Years ago in a meditation, I cried out to my inner teacher, how do I reach you? What am I supposed to focus on? I got this message back from the diamond cave of my interior world. I need you to be the beloved. Be the beloved. Say what now? I knew I was being asked to take my casual interest in faith and self-actualization and go deeper, go truer, and go all the way. I knew I had to start walking forward without self-doubt, to trust in the radical love of an energy I couldn't fathom, but I could not deny. I knew it meant I needed to trust myself and my life and allow it to unfold in a way that showed me I was guided and that I could trust. Second-guessing myself wasn't helping me. It was time to stop telling myself I was ineffectual. I had the edge that gave me every advantage. I wasn't limited to the perception of my reptilian brain. I possess this secret river within me, a limitlessness. I command powerful faculties. Ernest Holmes says, the life of the spirit is my life. All of its strength is my strength. Its power is my power. Part of me railed, how is believing in a loving universe realistic? There is genocide, racism, blue algae in the lakes of my childhood, corrupt politicians, and global warming. And on a personal level, I had someone drop out of a class, which goes to show the universe hates me. And yet, even as my inner tantrum spewed cynicism and a few truly unnecessary comments about a certain muffin top situation developing, I felt peaceful. Like when you know you've lost steam for an argument. Really, once you touch the truth, it's non-negotiable. I knew what I knew. I knew there was an unbearable love in this world, and I wanted to serve it. I didn't need to know the name of this mystery because I knew the certainty. I also knew that when I felt love, my doubts disappeared. Be the beloved. I knew what this commitment asked. I would listen to my instincts more than to my defenses. Yes, there was part of me that doubted, but there was part of me that did not. There was a part of me that knew I was here to thrive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So that's what I want you to know. There's a part of you that doubts. There is a part of you that does not, right? And it's time for us to start listening to that other voice, the one that doesn't doubt, the one that knows, the one that feels, right? Because that's going to take us all the way. So the third thing I want to talk to you about is about undoing any belief that you have in the way, any judgment that you have in the way of really seeing how well your life is working, right? Any belief that you have that's in the way. Because that, I want to talk a little bit about that because you know how I talked before about if there's judgment, there's no inspiration, right? If there's judgment, there's no guidance, right? So when I'm judging my life, game over. I can't even see my life. So here's the thing. It's not the conditions in your life that are throwing you off. It's not the conditions. It's not the money. It's not the people. Sometimes it's the people, maybe, but I don't know. It's not the people. What do you think it is? What do you think that really is the problem? I'm curious. It's not the events that upset me. It's what? What do you think? Just fear. Thank you. What else? I thought I heard something else. Fear. Anything else? Perspective. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. It's not the events that are throwing me off. It's not my situation. It's my belief about what's going on. It's not what's going on. It's my belief about what's going on. It's what I'm making it mean. It's the story I'm telling myself. So that's what I want to look at, because neuroscience teaches us that if you have a belief, your brain will go out and look for everything that matches that belief. It's amazing, right? That's why you're always right. Have you ever noticed you're always right? That person is a jerk. You're so right, right? Like always, right? Because if I have a belief about something, my brain is only showing me the evidence of that, and it's not showing me anything else, right? So I had this belief that kept coming up for me. I started noticing, some of you may have this one, I had this secret belief, even when life was going okay, I'd have this secret belief that would come up sometimes that said, I never get what I want. I never get what I want, right? It was like this, it would just come up. It would like, somebody would, a new client would cancel on me, and that voice would come up, say, see, I never get what I want. Right? I'd notice that. Or a friend could meet me for dinner and it'd be like, see, I never get what I want. Right? My favorite lipstick was discontinued, which is a crime against humanity. And it'd be like, see, I never get what I want. Right? Like, that voice came up all the time, and I noticed that. Even when life was good, I'd have this belief that was coming up, right? So I started to try to look at, where did that belief come from, right? And I remembered this moment of being a little girl and shopping with my mother in a department store. And I saw these red shoes that I really wanted. I fell in love with my little girl heart, was pitter-pattering, like, oh my God, I love those red shoes, right? But I was with my mother, and I knew there's no way I'm getting these things. My mother's practical. She's going to go, the red shoes? Who needs some red shoes, right? The green elf shoes, they're on sale. You'll love those, right? You know, like, you'll get those, right? Right? So, but that day, it was a miracle. She said I could have them. And so I was so excited. I'm watching the sales clerk, and she's wrapping the shoes in the tissue paper, and she's putting it in the box, and she's putting the box really gently in the shopping bag, and I'm like so excited. She hands the shopping bag to my mother. I'm getting them. My mother walks out, and then my mother lost the shopping bag, and I didn't get the red shoes. Yeah, exactly. You know, it was, and I think as a little girl, I took this crushing disappointment, this one disappointing event, and I said, I'll never get what I want, right? I took one example, and I said, I'll never get what I want. Also, I think it was a way of, of guarding my heart. Right? Like, I'm not going to get excited about things. I'm not going to believe in them. I'm not going to believe I can have them, so that way I won't get disappointed. Which means you live in disappointment. Which means you believe I'll never get what you want, and you act accordingly, and then you don't get what you want, right? So it was a major revelation, but the really, really amazing thing that happened after that, I was talking to my mother about this one time, and of course she didn't remember this at all, right? Because it was a pivotal moment in my childhood. So why would she remember that, right? Because it's like not important, right? But anyways, so I share this with her, and then she does remember. Suddenly this light goes on in her eyes, and she's like, what are you talking about? We got those red shoes. I'm like, yeah, I know we got the red shoes, but then you lost them. She's like, yeah. We got them, we lost them, I called the department store, they found the shopping bag, and you got those red shoes. And I have no memory of that at all. I have no memory of that. I remember my belief. I didn't see reality, right? I saw what I believed about things. I didn't see reality. We're doing that at all times. Isn't that amazing that like you are seeing what you believe, but you are not seeing anything else? And so learning to trust yourself is learning to awaken this power in you and to start really undoing some of those beliefs so that you can see everything else that's possible, right? Because again, we always see the beliefs. In A Course in Miracles, I've taught A Course in Miracles for 30 years, and A Course in Miracles says that we are here to undo the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. Right, we're here to undo the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. What if there's a miracle in your life right now? What if there's love in your life right now? What if there's something that's poised for you exactly right now, but we're not seeing it because we have a certain belief? And that is, to me, what so much of this work is about. So, you know, one of the things I see all the time that amazes me is that, you know, your soul is extraordinary. And the powers in you are extraordinary. And the beliefs in you are not so hot, right? That's really kind of the issue, right? And so that's what we're here to do, because when we can trust ourselves and start opening up to that other power, everything else starts to become possible. So you don't need me to tell you that, you know, we are living in challenging times. We are living in a very, very challenging time in history. I would be terrified. Sometimes I watch the media and I watch the news and I'm scared. But then I remember we are the news. We are the news. We came in for this. Every one of us who's shifting right now, every one of us who's choosing love instead of fear at this time in your life in any way, you are the news. We are the answer that way, right? So I just want to share my favorite quote. First, I will tell you, you have so many gifts to give. Seriously, I could have been suing people the rest of my life, right? If I had not listened, I could be a very alcoholic suing people right now, being very bitter, right? So like anything is possible. Like one person listened to something, right? What if we all listened in whatever part of our lives, right? So I love this quote. I will end with this quote. It's attributed to Jesus from the Gnostics, and it says, "If you bring forth that which is within you, that which is within you will save you. If you do not bring forth that which is within you, that which is within you will destroy you." It's a little gift of guilt from my people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Thank all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So thank you so much. Can you imagine if each one of us walked out of here just knowing that we were the beloved and anything is possible, right? So I want to tell you just a teeny bit about the workshop today. Forgot to mention the time at last service, so I'm going to remember. Start with the time. It's 1 o'clock. Please come to the workshop. Please join us for the workshop. It's amazing. I literally have been running around the country doing this just to do the workshops, because if you want to shift, if you want to change, if you want to feel more alive, if you want direction of any kind, whether it's health, money, career, anything, this workshop will be so helpful. Getting together with other people and the energy and the exercises, it's incredible. So I really, really hope you can join me. Even if you have to come late, come late. If you have to leave early, leave early. Get a little bit of it. Also, we're because people are so all or nothing, right? Also, it's online. So if you're listening to this and you live in, Puerto Rico, you can come, right? Which is amazing, right? So you could tell your friends in someplace else to join us, right? Because again, the more of us who gather to do this energy, it's just incredible, and it supports all of us. So I hope you can make it. Also, while I'm here, I'll just mention I am also offering some private coaching sessions, very discounted, while I'm here all day today, and some in this tonight, can't even say that, tonight and also tomorrow. So if you know anybody who might want a session, please talk to us. Also, we're at the back table. I've got books for sale. They're also on discount. I have a mailing list. If you're online, make sure you get on the mailing list too, of just because we send out fortune cookies once a week that keep people inspired. We're creating a global community of people who are living from inspiration instead of fear, and we want to keep great people together. And then I also do want to say, please make sure that you support this amazing organization, Unity on the Bay. God, please make sure. Please, I swear to God, I drove over here with Reverend Juan and then got here and I thought, I should move here. And then I thought, yeah, but humidity in my hair don't work, so, oh well. But seriously, the love that is here, it's so important to support your local organization. This is where the change really happens. I like what you said in the first service. There's so much that happens invisibly to keep this going. It's not easy, and there's so many people who serve, and their mothers are going, what are you doing, right? And they're doing this for you. So again, please make sure you support that. Make sure you support yourself. We're going to go into a meditation to just take some of this energy a little bit more personally and a deeper dive, right? So your job is to breathe. That's all you need to do because you're so loved. Relax your shoulders. And if it helps at all, you might place your hand on your heart or any gesture that connects you. And together, as a holy, sacred entity, we are taking in this deeper breath. There was a brilliant part of yourself that chose to come here today. And we thank that self. It's always the right choice to devote yourself, to your path, to your highest good. And wherever you are, if you're sad, if you're confused, if you're excited, bring it all, bring it all. We welcome every aspect. Breathe into your heart. And perhaps in this moment, we choose again together. We choose in this moment. I am going to begin to trust my inner voice. And in this moment, if you will, just letting yourself be. Perhaps you will remember in this moment, I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am guided. I am guided. It's time to stop pretending that I'm not. I'm letting go and I'm inviting Spirit to guide me. I'm inviting this holy presence, this highest love. So just breathe for a moment. Just breathing for a moment. Letting go of everything else. And being here as we surround you with our love and our strength. And you surround us with your love and your strength. And perhaps the call is coming in. Perhaps you are being called. Just being here for just a moment more. Is there anything your heart wants you to know in this moment? Is there anything your heart wants you to know? What would you have me know, Spirit? I'm willing to listen. I'm willing. And when it feels right to you and in your own right time, just begin to guide your beautiful mind back to this space. When it feels right to you and in your own right time, just begin to guide your beautiful mind back to this space. Reminding yourself, when I trust myself, everything becomes possible. When I trust myself, everything becomes possible. Letting yourself arrive when it's right for you.
Letting go of every single dream, and lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering, it never changes what you see. I tried to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest, Lord. Mighty warrior, king of the fight. No matter what I face, you're by my side. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give me answers as I cry out to you, God, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Truth is, you know what tomorrow brings. There's not a day ahead you have not seen. No. So in all things, be my life and breath. I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give me answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Oh, I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Your ways are always higher. Your plans are always good. There's not a place where I go you're not already stood. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, God, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Oh, I'll trust in you. I will trust in you. I'll trust in you. I will trust in you. Yes, Lord. We will trust in you.
You know I'm going to ask for another round of applause, right? Give it up for Savanya and music ministry. That's my girl up there. She did a great job. We had a wonderful service. Yes? From the Daily Word, that was awesome from our youth, sharing her talent with the Daily Word. Thank you so much for your talk. That was beautiful. Clap your hands if you were touched by the talk. There's something that never gets old about remembering the importance of trusting ourselves and letting that trust lead us as we move through our lives, right? Like it's our life, it's your voice, it's your intuition. I love that. So the stronger the relationship that we have with our intuition, the stronger our relationship that we have to God. That's what I got, okay? That's what I got from the talk. I encourage you to think about what you got from the talk, and you can do so as we also prepare to be in this awesome moment of giving, and in giving with gratitude. Yes, this is so exciting. We have the opportunity to support our amazing community in all of the ways that we support our local and global community as well. And you get to be a part of that right now. Clap your hands, because that's pretty awesome. That's powerful. This is a moment. If you need an envelope and you're in the building, you need an envelope to prepare your offering, please raise your hand. We have our beautiful ushers. Give our ushers a round of applause. They're amazing. They're going to be providing you with the envelopes that you need. Of course, we have other options to provide your gift as well. All the information's on the screen behind me or on your screen if you're logging in from home, through text messaging, through our Unity app, through our website. There's no shortage of opportunities to give, but the most important thing that you do when you give is to go into, that space of ourselves, trust yourself with what you have to offer today. Maybe you're in a giving spirit, or maybe you just need to receive today. Both are fine and welcomed here at Unity on the Bay. So I'm going to give us a few moments, this is like my favorite part, of sacred sounds provided by Charlie to take us into preparing our offering. Just give from your heart. Every single note he plays is awesome in my book. Thank you so much, Charlie, for that beautiful music. I hear God through the music, so I appreciate that. And now we get to bless our gifts. And let's do that together, shall we? By saying our blessing. Divine love that I am blesses all that I give and all that I receive. Yes, amen. And we're shaking things up with the order of service today, so I'm going to provide our announcements now before we wrap up today. So open your ears. These are opportunities to get more plugged into our community. And everything I mentioned today is on our website and the Unity app. So starting off first with the backpack drive, because we are just 2 weeks away from the big day, our backpack drive distribution party. Woo! I see Miss Juanita over there holding up an inflatable crayon and a book bag, so it means back to school is right around the corner. And, first we want to give a huge thank you, because this really, really would not be possible without each and every one of you who contributes, who holds space, who volunteers, who takes part in this backpack drive, as well as our community partners. And I'm going to name them now. The Lucio Engineering, City National Bank, yeah, feel free to shout out. One Spa World, Miami Dolphins Foundation, yep, Commissioner Oliver G. Gilbert, Yep, his office is great too. The Green Family Foundation, the Gloria Stefan Foundation. Woo! That's so Miami, love it. And the Precious Breath. And of course, again, each one of you. And just know that your chance, your opportunity to contribute is still present. You can still do so. If you donate $20, that is the cost of stuffing the backpacks. We will also match your donation and donate $20 so you get to see your gifts multiplied. And that is a big yes for our community, right? Yes, absolutely. And we also have some ways for you to contribute with your time. Time is precious, and we appreciate yours. If you want to get more involved, we welcome you to our stuffing event. This is where we pack all the backpacks with the supplies, so we make it easy for the families when they're picking it up. It's a very fun event. It's taking place this Saturday, July 25th at 9 a.m. So I invite you, welcome you to come, bring your kids, bring your friend, have some fun stuffing backpacks with us. We also have our distribution party, and that's going to be taking place on Saturday, August 1st from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And this is when our families are going to be coming and picking up the backpacks filled with the supplies. We'll have so much fun, a DJ, vendors, games, food, and more. So come on out and volunteer and be part of something that's big and bigger than us and bigger than you and just continues to grow, right? Be part of that growth with us. Yes? Yes. All right, so we'll see you there. And next, we also have an important announcement because we have been preparing for our move to the Miami Gardens campus to take place this fall. And yes. And we have been dreaming about Unity's future and what it's going to look like and the details that are going to unfold. And we want your voice to be a part of it. Now, if I know Unity on the Bay community, like I do, I know that everyone in here has an opinion. This is your time to share it. This is how you share your opinion, so it can be heard, so it can be counted, so it can be so it can contribute to what we're creating together. So we've created a survey. Oh, let me say that again. We've created a short survey. Yay for short surveys to help us better understand what matters most to you and to our community and how we can best serve you in the years ahead. So take a few moments to fill out this short survey that has been shared via email. There's also a link on our website. There's a link on our Unity app. There is no shortage of opportunities. If you're in a WhatsApp group, I'm sure it's in the WhatsApp groups, there's no shortage of opportunities. And the survey also includes the chance to share your thoughts, you ready for this? On a possible new name for our community. Change is here. Ooh, get ready for it, because it's happening. Aren't we so excited for change? Yes? Yes. All right, thank you, Miss Anna. But the change will not happen without you sharing your voice, sharing your thoughts, sharing your opinions, and we really care about what you have to say. So much so that we have a deadline of Friday, July 24th. If you do this survey, folks, you will be entered to win a $100 gift card for Amazon. I mean, yes. Okay, unexpected miracle. Okay, I think she's claiming it, okay? But everyone, fill out the survey, take a few minutes. It's very important to us, and we care about what you have to say. Yes? Yes. Awesome. And now we're going to move forward with our service. We're going to bless the Kids Zone, the kids in the Youth Family Ministry, the ones who are on retreat right now. I used to do those types of retreats when I was a teen. And look at me now. No, but seriously, those types of opportunities are awesome, awesome, awesome. So we bless the kids. Extend your hands forward, take a deep breath, and let us say together, beloved youth, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, we behold the Christ in you, and we see you doing great things. Yes, we do. And And speaking of people who do great things, I'm going to invite our prayer chaplains to come on forward, please. Present thyself so that folks know who they can pray with. They know who will hold space for them. If you need a prayer celebration, support, please connect with these beautiful people who are going to be the ones to do that for you. And if you're online, then you can look for the QR code or the link, and you can connect with your prayer chaplain in that way. And now, to close out the service, I'm going to invite Reverend Juan and Miss Tama to come back up here and close us out. Wasn't she wonderful? Let's give them another round of applause.
So a couple of things before we close. One is we already sent a notification on the Unity app. And so make sure that you look for it. Next Sunday, be ready for one of our community's favorite services of the year, which is, and the Bible said, what? Everybody say that with me. And the Bible said, what? So what that survey is, we figured out some of the most misunderstood verses or stories of the Bible, and we want to know which one you would like the Sunday service to be about next Sunday. So make sure that you let us know, and we'll build it around that. Also, speaking of the backpack drive, we are in need of muscle, and that can be whether you are hitting the gym all the time, or whether this is your attempt at going into that 2026 goal that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year of going to the gym and working out. All those 4,000 backpacks are going to be delivered to our new property tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we could really use the help in unloading all those boxes so that we can be ready for our stuffing party on Saturday. So if you are able to join us at 9 a.m., no muscle is too small. Just see me or Jeffrey after the service or email us. And it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the new property. Got it? Wait. I'm going to borrow from Shantae. Yes? Yes. Beautiful. And a reminder, Tama's going to be in the back with her books, and then at 1 o'clock, her workshop begins. So make sure that you're a part of that. And again, just thank you for inspiring us and for really being part of the paradigm shift that you are talking about. Yes. Beautiful. So with that, let's stand so that we can speak our prayer for protection, and we'll follow that with our peace song. Let us affirm. The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. We are divine.